features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today to LTN. We're coast to coast and we're global. Glad you could make it. Have an update on the coronavirus. I'm going to give you the new technical name, what it means, break it down. There's some good news associated with this story. I'll tell you about that. I'll bring you up to date on the death toll and how many people infected, people on boats, planes, and trains. I don't know what's going on. Got a ship out there at sea just drifting around. They're looking for a port. Nobody will let them in. Got a couple thousand people on there. About 23 Americans on one cruise ship are infected. I mean, there's all kinds of twists and turns to this story. But there is some good news. And there are other stories, of course, and studies that are trending. And I'll share with you, if you recall, this week, I reported on a new study projecting obesity for 2030 to be about 50% of the population. In light of that story, I'll share with you something that they did in another country that has sort of changed the food culture. It's a food law. And I'll tell you which country that is and what they did and what kind of an effect the law has had in light of this new report by apparently a prestigious group of scientists saying that at least by 2030, nearly 1 in 2 adults will be obese, and nearly 1 in 4, I suspect, out of that group will be severely obese. So that's where we are. Now, that did not, if you notice, I didn't mention anything about overweight. And so whatever that number would be then, I'm not sure. You would have overweight and obese people. Right now, overweight and obesity account for about 72% of the population. It's remarkable. I mean, you can't make this up. So the story that's coming out about this food law in a country that you would never have selected to do such a thing, to make a change in the food culture in that country. And I'll tell you about that. Dr. Sally Bird's in studio today, not on a cruise ship. And I thought about her several times as I've been reporting over the last several weeks now on this coronavirus business and people on a cruise ship. It's crazy what's going on. And even though confined to their cabins, and even though that ship is not allowed to enter a port, the virus still spreads on the ship. So go figure. And then meanwhile, there are any number of ways for you to make contact with this show so we can connect with you and talk with you and hear what you have to say, what you're thinking and feeling, what you're doing, any questions you might have, concerns, stories you might need to tell that would help others. We're here and we'll do it.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also send your questions or comments to Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you head over to letstalknutrition.com, you will find all of our past shows. They're sorted by date and title. So if you're going through something and you want to hear Doc's take on it, just go to letstalknutrition.com or listen back to any of our past shows wherever you listen to your podcasts, on the iHeartRadio app, on your iPhone app. Maybe you have an Android. Maybe you listen on the computer. That's okay too. If you want to watch the show, you can do that on YouTube. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition or head over to our Facebook page. We're live there as well.
And maybe you're an Android.
Oh, what? What just
Right?
happened?
If you're an Android, you can connect then.
Things got weird real quick.
An Android's listening to this, watching this show.
But yeah, no, Dr. Berry.
As of 9:09 a.m. Eastern Time, ET, 1,100 people have died of the coronavirus. That's of today, 9:09, just a minute or two ago. This is a fresh update. The novel coronavirus has killed more than 1,100 people and has infected over 45,000 individuals across the globe. Of course, the vast majority, the largest number of people are in mainland China. A total of 175 cases have been confirmed on a cruise ship quarantined in Japan. More than 2,000 people are stranded, as I was telling Dr. Bird, on another cruise ship that has been turned away from 4 different ports now, despite having no suspected cases. Maybe they're doing them a favor by not letting them port. Maybe they should just stay on that boat until everything. If there's no virus on that ship, you know what? Why don't you just go cruising? How about that? And enjoy the trip. Maybe you don't want to get into port. You might get sick. I'd never thought of that until now. In China, apparently people are now trying to get back to work after entire cities and businesses and sectors were literally, when I tell you shut down, I mean shut down. I saw some footage and photographs. The streets it looks like, something out of a futuristic movie. Nobody's there anymore. Unbelievable. In Hubei province, the outbreak's epicenter, millions remain under lockdown. Unbelievable. The spread of the novel virus will get worse before it gets better, said German Health Minister Jens Spahn, and he warned that at a press conference today. He said that the tipping point has not yet been reached, neither in China internationally nor in Germany. He added that the G7 group will hold another conference today, a conference call, to coordinate their response to the spread of this virus. Germany, U.S., Germany, France, Italy, Japan, Canada, Britain. They met in February to discuss coordinating travel regulations and whatnot, as well as medical research and cooperation with the World Health Organization and the European Union and China. Now, the official name of this virus is COVID, COVID-19. What does it mean? CO stands for corona, VI stands for virus, and D stands for disease. 19 refers to the year. COVID-19. So now you know. They said that the WHO's Director General, Dr. Tedros Adhanom, said we had to find a name that did not refer to geographical location, an animal, an individual, or group of people, and which is pronounceable and related to the disease. Thank you for doing that. Having a name matters to prevent the use of other names that can be inaccurate or stigmatizing, close quote. Thank you, Director General. Appreciate that. It's just stunning. Over 45,000 confirmed cases, over 1,100 people dead. Cruise ships afloat hither and yon. They did say, a piece of good news, is that it's the number of people getting infected in China seems to be slowing down a bit. That's what they say. So we'll see. Over 10,000 people have died so far in the United States from flu. I was just talking to one of my colleagues here at the station. He's been out for 4 or 5 days. He was infected. Another engineer is infected. He's out. Coronavirus. We better focus on what the virus we're dealing with right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. So, while just the good news is that in spite of the 1,100 people dying, 45,000 getting sick, and ships afloat, 174 people from cruise ships are diagnosed with the disease, and hundreds more will be tested. But while those foreign disease clusters grew this week, it's being reported that China has reported that the number of new cases confirmed inside the country has declined for 2 days in a row. So it's abating there. Mm-hmm. As of Wednesday, China had 1,114 deaths from the disease, now officially called COVID-19. Coronavirus disease 2019 is what that means. COVID-19. The only other fatality has been in the Philippines. In other countries here. So there you go. Now then, by 2030, they're saying, and Dr. Sally Bird's our guest today. And Dr. Bird, you hear me reporting on this. And I'm just, you're a cruise ship aficionado. You know more about cruise ships than the cruise lines. What do you make of all this business? And you shared with me a letter, looks like an official government document, and you can talk to the audience about that. Some good news for your company. What do you make of what's going on here, and what just generally, what are you thinking and feeling about all this?
Well, number one, condolences to anybody who may have a family member that succumbs to the flu virus right now.
And this coronavirus.
Yeah, and the coronavirus, wherever it is, people have to take precautions. So even in your daily life, just even if you're not traveling, just please remember to do the simple things that I know Dr. Garko talks about all the time on his show, and what you hear from health experts worldwide is to wash your hands with soap and water. And please, if you're going to cough or sneeze, doing it in your arm and not in front of other people. That's very, very important. Also, hydrate. Please drink at least 8 ounces 6 to 8 times a day, or half your body weight in ounces of water. If you're a 100-pound person, 50 ounces of water is minimum. And then please get enough sleep. Now, with the folks on the cruise ships, or if you happen to be in this type of situation, the hygiene is even more important, and not to get too stressed out in this situation, because stress and fear lower your immune system, because your adrenals can only take so much. So if you're blessed to have a balcony on a cruise ship, get some fresh air and make the best of it. Try to see some humor in it. Hopefully the TVs are working, even if the cruisers, aren't allowed outside of the ship. You just make the best of it and use it for prayer and meditation time, and try to get some fresh air if you do have a balcony cabin. But precautionary is still the best, right, Doc? It's prevention.
Yeah, and your products from American Biotech Labs can serve as a protection, external protection and internal protection. Why don't you just sketch that quickly?
The documentation that Dr. Garko is speaking about is from 2003, when the SARS virus was panicking the globe. And there are between two different government security folks that have to do a lot with bioterrorism for the United States of America. They are recommending to each other that they need to have American Biotech Labs, the Silver Biotics liquid, in their arsenal to keep the nation safe as a form of bioterrorism solutions going forward. And having the gel that people can use on their face and their nose and on their hands, along with drinking the liquid or having a lozenge, very, very important right now, no matter even if you're just going to the grocery store or driving to work. Please remember to stay protected with something safe and use common sense.
877-897-8255 will put you in touch with Let's Talk Nutrition and Dr. Sally Bird. Those are all, I mean, it's pretty remarkable. If you're traveling, I would highly recommend that you take these, they have this like little travel kit. That won't make it on the plane.
Yes, that is travel friendly. It's only 1.5 ounces.
But that'll
go anywhere.
That'll get passed. And you can put this on your hands, on your face. When I traveled to Texas a couple of weeks ago to give that speech, there was this couple that was on the return flight home. And I was sitting by the window. So they were middle-aged. And they get on. They got their bags. And next thing I know, the lady whips out these palettes. And she's wiping. And he pulls out some. And they're wiping down the area for about 3 minutes. I kid you not. And they're wiping it down, and I'm thinking, that's not going to last very long. That's not going to provide you much protection. You need to have some Silver Biotics products. The spray and the gel. Yeah, it was kind of humorous, and that they were so fastidious about it as well, and never a word exchanged between them.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
What? I don't know doesn't work. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I don't know. It's not a good answer for me.
I say it's safe.
There's a story trending. I'm going to report on it in spite of, the topic. It's controversial. Cook County officials are probing. The more I do this show, I keep saying I can't make it up, and I just keep saying that. They're probing whether a pediatrician who took his life, he killed himself, he committed suicide, had been falsifying vaccination documents and records for the patients. This is,
Without giving my thoughts on vaccination, the whole thing is just, it's crazy to me because you don't know, was he in the right state of mind? Was he just making it up? There's so many factors to this.
Sheriff Tom Dart was reporting on this and investigating whether an Evergreen Park pediatrician who committed suicide last year falsified documents for parents who did not want to vaccinate their children. Dart said Tuesday that a suicide note Dr. Von Coynes left before taking his own life had raised questions about the record-keeping of vaccinations at his medical practice. The sheriff said investigators believe parents may have sought out Dr. Coynes, a known advocate of homeopathic medical techniques, to obtain documentation showing that their children had been immunized against communicable diseases when they had not. So what he was doing was the parents would go to him. I don't know if they were how much they paid him. I don't know what the deal was. And he would write a falsified document so that they could show it to school officials. That's what I'm assuming is going on here. Deputy Sheriff Dart said he was well known for being someone who was into homeopathic medicine, and from what we have determined, it was well known that people opposed to vaccination could go to him. Now, this is a peculiar story. The sheriff said he wasn't clear as to how widespread the doctor's apparent deception really was, but that his suicide note mentioned it dating back almost, are you ready? Wait for it, 10 years.
Ooh.
Quote, the Sheriff Dart said, the length of time he mentioned and the fact that he was so focused on this as a regret of something he did, and the fact he committed suicide led us to believe it was quite serious on many levels, close quote. There is no evidence that Dr. Coynes was failing to vaccinate patients in disregard of their parents' wishes. Sheriff encouraged parents whose children saw Coynes to check with their physicians to ensure their children had in fact been vaccinated if that's what they wanted done. A blood test can reveal, to your question, Katie, when you asked me off air, if someone has been vaccinated, but it's not useful for some vaccines. Dr. Tina Tan, nice name,
Right?
professor of pediatrics at Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine and pediatrician at Lurie Children's Hospital. And Dr. Tan said that when anybody gets a vaccine, you should develop antibodies to that vaccine. That makes sense.
Okay, that does make sense.
That's how it's done. While that will show up in the blood for some vaccines, like the pertussis, you know the product pertussin? Pertussin? Yeah. Well, pertussis vaccine, it's unclear what level of antibodies are considered protective, Dr. Tan commented. This is such a strange story. The man took his life. I don't know if it was because he felt so guilt-ridden, falsifying. I don't know. I didn't see the note. I couldn't. That note's not presented in this story. I don't know. As I've said, my position on this show is if you're opposed to it, that's your right and you're provocative in your perspective, and I respect that. If you do believe in it, then you should get yourself vaccinated and your children vaccinated. And that's how I see it. I'm not going to come on air and get into some back and forth with anybody about what's right, what's wrong. I don't do that show. I do have people that call the show that are, and I put them on air that are not very fond. They're not fans of the CDC and they're not fans of vaccines. And they're always respectful, and I give them time to, talk about it. And that's just, you have to be open-minded. And I'm not ideological about this. I think people, it's their choice. They have to make the choice. And I can't make it for anybody one way or another. And, Dr. Bird oftentimes doesn't agree with me on several things. It doesn't stop me from respecting her or listening to what she has to say. I've learned a lot from her. 95% of the time. Why is it that people always have to agree? So some level of agreement means that we have a good relationship. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means, for heaven's sake. I've had friends who were bank robbers. I'm telling you, when I grew up in a neighborhood that was pretty tough.
That surprised me, actually.
I mean, yeah, they were my neighbor. These are people I grew up with. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Do I agree with that? No, no. But right, Dr. Byrne.
Just an FYI, Doc. My mom is now 84 years old. She's never been vaccinated.
There you go.
Great
and
health.
so it's all
great health.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
awesome.
it's, and I
choice.
I wish whatever causes the concern that somehow that would get cleaned up, and whatever that vaccines, they're complicated. These are complicated ideas. My daughter's a virologist, and she understands viruses and vaccines and all that stuff. And if I had her on air, you'd be surprised as to her views about it. And so I'm open-minded, and people, I don't know, they think that I'm pushing one view or another. I don't. What I'm concerned about is people taking care of themselves and do the right thing for what you believe is the right thing to do, as long as you're not putting anybody else in jeopardy or misrepresenting the truth or punishing somebody else because they don't agree with you. When you do that, you're done. I'm done with you. I don't want anything to do with you. That's me. Be kind. Love people, no matter if they disagree with you. 877-897-8255. 877-897-ABLA. Talk.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Thank you, Katie. Katie's frantically waving her arms and down the glass.
Just waving.
We're going on the air, and I'm standing here talking to Dr. Bird, not paying one bit of attention. Thank you.
I felt like one of those people on the runway.
Don't land. Or over here.
Yeah.
We're over here.
And then I'm looking at her I'm like, he's not on right now. She's like, no, he needs to go.
I forget. I get caught up in what I'm talking about with Dr. Bird. I love having her on the show. Very practical. You know, you're not a fan, just as a sidebar, just to let people know, you're not a big fan of vaccines, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. And your relationship with me is what? How would you describe it?
It's business and as a friend.
Right.
It's fine.
Have I ever, even once challenged your point of view on that?
Not really.
Not really. No. And I won't. I respect you, and I respect your view.
I wish more people could be like that, where you could have different opinions and still get along. You don't have to fight about it. It's okay that you have different opinions.
Absolutely, 100%. Why would you want everything to look like a glass of homogenized milk?
Exactly.
Right? Wouldn't you rather have a nice bowl of vegetables with all different colors and different vegetables in the bowl? Isn't that more inviting than just everything being so homogenized and looking the same and that's boring. So, the difference is intriguing to me. Being different. Being different doesn't mean you have to be difficult.
No, it does not.
Right? It doesn't. It just doesn't. My God, I grew up in a family of all immigrants. You talk about differences. Holy cow. Sunday dinner was like, with all the family, it was like a war. People had different opinions. And we would have different people come to the house. Rabbi, priest, politicians, lawyers, plumber, anybody. I mean, all these people would come to the house on Sunday for dinner because my mom was such a great cook. And it was amazing. Professors, some who were conservative, some who were ultra liberal, made no difference. It was great, man. It was so much fun. It truly was. And here's my mom, no education, none, hardly any, and smart as could be, and as brilliant as could be, and just a wonderful, and so generous and kind. People loved her. And they didn't care that she was an immigrant or didn't have an education and spoke in broken English. Didn't care. They loved her because she was a loving person. That's what I grew up with. So that's my point of view. I can't help it. I wouldn't want to be any other way. That was a gift that I was given. 877-897-8255. I hope that comes through on the show. I am not ideological. I am not one who just pigeonholes people and that's what they are. No, man. You're more than the sum of your all your ideas. You're more than that. We all are. So what's new at the ABL, American Biotech Labs?
Oh, they're very busy right now with the immune season in full swing as it is, plus with all the global viral issues that are going on. Keith is taking on, Dr. Keith Moeller, the CEO of the company, he does have some coronaviruses under research right now. So that's exciting. And he's working on a mouthwash. That's new products up and coming.
Outstanding.
Yes.
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 Hopefully for Expo West next month.
Yes.
So.
The Expo West is next month.
I know. Yeah.
I like Dr. Mueller.
Well, he's into the science, and every immune scare is an opportunity for him to do a new paper, Yes.
What's that? Does he what?
He always wants to learn more, and even though there are so many viral studies with the Silver Biotics product, the molecular structure, he looks for every immune scare as another opportunity to get more research so that people will really believe the science.
So what does he think of I mean, he's busy. He doesn't have time to listen to you. What does he think of the show? What does he think? What's his take?
He thinks it's great. Education to the consumer, the everyday person, break the science down, make it easy to understand and easy to follow and incorporate into your daily life. That's what it's all about.
I've spent hours with him talking about the studies. Nobody else does that with him. Sits down with him. I'll see him next month, I guess, at Expo.
Yes.
I'll sit with an hour with him, and we'll go over the studies that they're working on. And he's always been very kind to me, and I appreciate that. 877-897-8255.
It's exciting to see lives changed. That's what makes Dr. Moeller have the passion after 23 years of being in charge of this company.
Out of Utah, American Biotech Labs, website that people can go to?
silverbiotics.com.
It's a great product. They changed, Dr. Bird and this company changed my whole, I'm persuadable. They changed my whole view about silver. I was so uncomfortable with the notion of silver products because I knew that many of them were just junk, and I wouldn't talk about it on the show. And then Silver Biotics came along, and it changed my whole view about silver and how silver can be used and its effectiveness. And when it's done right with serious people using science and good common sense combined, changed my whole view. And that's only, how long has that been now?
3 years.
3 years ago. So, people can change. You just have to persuade me. If you show me the data, and make a good argument, I can be persuaded. Opinions are fine. But because you have an opinion doesn't mean I have a lot of opinions. So what? I can't come on here and just give opinions. The audience is looking for some confirmed point of view, confirmed a statement, a confirmed assertion, a confirmed hypothesis, a confirmed theory, or practical application, clinical application. Is there any confirmation that it works, that it's safe? Otherwise, you're doing a talk show that's just nothing but a bunch of opinions. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to make sure that people can make a good choice, an informed one. At least we try. We're working at it. We get Dr. Bird. She helps a lot. Come back. She's going to tell you more about these Silver Biotics products. This, what I'm holding up, the lozenges. How much is in one?
1 full teaspoon of silver per lozenge. That's enough to kill salmonella or staph.
Amen.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The proceeding was a
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, and welcome to the show if you just tuned into this second hour. We're here a couple of hours a day. Thank you so much. We're grateful that you're there. I mean that, 100%, full stop. Not one radio station, not one audience member, not ever taken for granted, or one sponsor, never. Yeah, I know what it takes to put this thing on the air, and you need all the help you can get. And we are grateful for your listenership and viewership. Dr. Sally Bird's in studio today. We're grateful for her as well. She's made a great contribution to this show over a period of time now, and educating the audience and even myself, for that matter, about silver. And as I said, she changed my mind. I was not a fan. I'm going to tell you that up front. I was not a fan. I didn't want to talk about it on air. I wouldn't mention it. We had a sponsor a long time ago, different company, and I was always squirming in my seat. But she and Dr. Keith Muller, who is the CEO of American Biotech Labs, when he started showing me the studies and the data on their product and what they're doing, and then I started hearing, different results and people's response, it changed my mind. So they're a sponsor of the show, and I'm a fan. I'm going to tell you, like this lozenges that they have, going off air on that first hour, that going out of that block, you said that one lozenger has how much?
1 full teaspoon of the Silver Biotics liquid in it, which is enough to mitigate serious things like salmonella, MRSA, staph. So it's a very powerful lozenge. It's not just a taste good product. It actually works. And it has Manuka honey in it from New Zealand.
Mighty Manuka mint.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And
Mighty
some organic
Manuka
peppermint too, but it's not overly minty. It's a well-balanced product.
I like it.
And it really helps right now if any of you suffer from dry, hacking coughs, or you're on an airplane or in a contained cubicle at work. They're absolutely amazing. And they taste great too.
They do. And I have one in my mouth right now as we're talking. Katie's going to tell you how to make contact with this show.
Give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can send Dr. Garko an email. Send Dr. Garko an email too. It stays confidential. It's just between you and Doc.
That's that corn dog you ate at the fair the other day coming up.
No, wow, we're still on that. I admitted I took my nutritional sin. Now it's time to let it go. Okay, well,
I totally interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, now I want a corn dog.
I'm staying out of this.
You can send Dr. Garko an email too, even if you want to complain about me eating corn dogs. Just send it to Dr. Garko at Let's Talk Nutrition. And if you go to letstalknutrition.com, you will find all of our past shows. They're sorted by date and title. And you can listen wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you want to watch the show and see all our smiling faces, go to youtube.com, search Let's Talk Nutrition, or go to Facebook and search Let's Talk Nutrition.
We're going to get frozen corn dogs.
And this is why when I was in Catholic school, I was always in trouble with the nuns, just for stunts like that. Just unedited, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, you probably are wrong. Hopefully that's not why I was coughing, but I did eat a corn dog.
Oh, my God. She went to Dr. Bird's in studio. She went to the fair and committed various nutritional sins that I had her confess on air.
As long as she took her digestive enzymes, that's some extra probiotics and drank a swig of silver. She sounds fine to me.
Oh,
I drink my silver religiously.
Good.
there you go. There's a lot of ways to address illness, and there's a lot of ways to address having a better. There are three concepts. There's health, there's wellness, and there's well-being. Health typically, and there's different ways to partition and define these things. Health typically deals with physiology, biology, chemistry, the illnesses, and all of that. All that you would intuitively think health would mean. Wellness moves beyond the body, and you're talking about more psychological, social, even spiritual elements and dimensions of health, an aspect of health. Well-being is the result of your health and your wellness and your well-being. How do you feel? What is your sense of well-being, which is derived from your state of wellness and your state of health? Am I making sense?
It's great analogy. I like that.
So that's how I piece it together. And when you move into the realm of wellness, it's a little bit more amorphous at times and more abstract. Nevertheless, I was looking at this new study, and they were looking at obese children and studying obese children and wanting, and losing weight and their anxiety levels. And so they didn't put them on a diet. They didn't have them do CrossFit, go to the gym, or anything like that. The secret ingredient that they wanted to introduce was mindfulness. Dr. Mona Deegan, a primary care physician in Los Angeles, said this: childhood obesity not only leads to chronic medical conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure, it also leads to poor self-esteem and depression. Close quote. Well, I got a news bulletin. That's not only true for children, it's true for adults as well. Food choices and activity levels have long been established with children that are obese, but stress and depression and anxiety also find their way into about 87% of obese children. These kids suffer. They suffer not only physiologically, biologically, they suffer psycho-emotionally. The stress and the anxiety of their condition, and it doesn't typically abate. It usually gets worse. And when you put them on a diet, it makes it even worse yet, according to this study. So it can be important to treat the body and the mind, they say, about this study. The researchers tested the effects of mindfulness, the practice of mindfulness, on stress levels for 8 weeks using self-reported surveys, and they charted the changes in appetite and the amount of weight lost in the kids and their level of obesity and anxiety. Mindfulness involves psychological techniques where you're focused on attention and body awareness and breathing and meditation and living in the moment, being aware in the moment. Its premise is awareness and being non-judgmental, and not the sort of non-judgmental acceptance of moment-to-moment thoughts to cope with the stress and the anxiety, the worry, the anger, and all of that. So you're in the moment. You're trying to teach the person to be in the moment, and you're trying, and to accept the moment where you are. So examples of mindfulness include an awareness of breathing, your breath. I kid you not. Noticing thoughts as they pass through your mind. What's in my head at the moment? Noticing physical sensations. What am I feeling? Am I feeling physically? Do I feel fatigued? Do I feel jittery? How do I feel? Your physical sensations. Awareness of your body's reaction in response to stress. When you're under stress, what happens to you? Do you get scattered in your thoughts? Paying attention to sound and smell. All that is happening in the moment. And it takes some practice to do that. When I come back, I'll tell you what they found. These kids were 10 to 14 years of age, and they were teaching them mindfulness. Okay? Something we can learn, not only for the kids, but for you and me and other adults as well. I'll come back, I'll share it with you.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of the nationally syndicated, globally streamed health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. Way too often, dietary supplements cost way too much. Not so at Vitamin Discount Center. Here's why. VDC sells leading national brands up to 50% off MSRP. Competitors' prices are matched for identical products with proof of price. Military personnel and first responders get an additional 10% off on already discounted prices. VDC even offers case discounts. Then get connected with VDC's VIP mobile text program for additional. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements, 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Being obese, being overweight or obese, and being obese or morbidly obese is not only an accumulation of fatty tissue, adipose tissue, fat. It's also an accumulation of anxiety, depression, and emotions that can cause you to have a state of your wellness to be poor and your state of well-being to be not so good. And it's being overweight or obese, and typically what's going on here, and it's that dimension, that psycho-emotional dimension that is so intimately connected to how somebody became overweight or obese anyway, oftentimes. And we forget about that. We just think it as a physiological problem, big waist circumference and whatnot. And it's the parts that you can't see that sometimes can be a key to unlock a solution to help somebody get back to a weight that they would find suitable and healthy. And in a study with youngsters, they were 10 to 14 years of age with obesity and anxiety. They showed a significant decline in anxiety scores, hormones involved in appetite regulation, body mass index, cortical levels, a stress hormone measured with saliva. And when they received what? Mindfulness exercises and nutrition courses versus a group that only received nutrition courses. Now, I'm all in on the nutrition, 100%. You got to teach kids about food and their relationship with food. But you also have to teach them about their state of being, what's going on inside of them, their anxiety, their stress, the pressure, the social pressures that they're experiencing. The evidence suggests that individuals under chronic stress lose ability to control their eating. We know this. Most of the eating disorders identified in children, such as emotional eating, purging, binge eating, or restricting, bulimia, anorexia nervosa, and all the eating disorders, are related often to chronic stress and anxiety. And the stress of engaging in a diet, when you put a kid on a diet, and now you're going to restrict the food, and you're throwing more fuel on a fire that's already out of control. You're creating even more stress. And I'm not saying you can't change the diet, but you have to do it in a way that takes into account the total person and what's going on in their head and in their heart and with their emotions and how they're feeling. You can't dismiss that. That's harder to deal with because it's so abstract. But nevertheless, these mindfulness trainings seem to help these kids do better in managing the weight, doing better in addressing the problem, and trying to resolve it. I'm just saying. So I thought I'd share mindfulness practice. You can do mindfulness meditation, but you can also do mindful living. They're connected, but they're different concepts. 877-897-8255. What do you make of that, Dr. Berg?
I think it's brilliant because people, even though the science is wonderful and people do need to know how to eat, especially children, when they know and they feel better about themselves and they feel like there's a purpose or they're in control more of their life, they can make better decisions. That they feel that they can even influence the outcome is very, very empowering for a young person to an adult.
There is the biology of eating. There's also the psychology of eating and of food. The biology of food and all of that encompasses, but also the psychology of food, and they're connected. You find that usually when you're dealing with people that are overweight or obese, when you sit and talk with them, you'll find that there's a history there that helps explain how they got to where they are. yes, it's a collection of very bad eating habits and a very poor relationship with food, but that begs the question, how did you get there in the first, what happened?
Right. Usually it's trauma. Emotional eating is a big deal, and it leads to depression so much, you know.
And then you see kids, I watch and I observe this all the time. I'll see them, you know, you go out and you see a family. The mother and father are clearly way overweight. And guess what? The child is typically not slim and slender. The child is a miniature, already, version of their parents. And in that instance, it may not have been trauma, but it may have been just what they were given to eat and the habit of eating those foods and that relationship. That's what they were served. That's what all they know. So there's many ways to account for how somebody gets to that state. But I'm saying that oftentimes emotions and anxiety and stress all converge to create a situation where a person starts to eat and their relationship with food even gets worse. 877-897-8255. So here we are, cold and flu season, Dr. Bird, and I'll sit back and I'd like you to share with the audience your take on what they can do now to protect themselves using Silver Biotics products from A to Z.
Okay, great. Taking charge of your health really starts with your immune system. And as we mentioned earlier, having good hygiene and being mindful of what's going on around you is very important. However, ingesting a teaspoon to a tablespoon a day of the Silver Biotics liquid is a good starting point for overall immune health. Using the lozenges and also using the silver gel on your face, at the base of your nose, and on your hands, you've got a 4-hour window of protection. It's like an invisible Band-Aid against most pathogens, bacteria, viruses, yeasts, and molds.
We come back, I'll have Dr. Bird do an addendum to that. There's a little bit more to that story. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Are you protecting yourself during this cold and flu season? Over 10,000 people so far this year have passed away. Pediatric deaths are scores of children who have died this year already. I know that people are concerned about this coronavirus. I get it. I understand. But we better stick to our knitting and focus on what we got going on right here, right now. This COVID-19. That means coronavirus disease 2019. That's the new name, COVID-19. Yes, there are over 1,100 deaths. Yes, there are over 45,000 people who've been infected. All that is true. But right here, right now, within the continental United States, we have over 10,000 people that have died this year from influenza. I'm just saying. And here's what you can do to protect yourself.
American Biotech Labs, Silver Biotics, safe to ingest every single day. It's FDA cleared with more safety studies than any other silver on the market, has 54 patents, and the FDA says it's safe even for a child to take every single day. What does it do? It's been proven with much clinical research to eradicate bacteria, viruses, yeast, and mold, and it's safe for infants to seniors, whether or not they're on any other medication. It will not destroy probiotics more than 2%, and it stores well. It's packed in BPA-free plastic so that the frequency of the product will be stable. And it is not an ionic product. It is a tetrahedral tetraoxide shape, which all that means is it has a new skin on it. It's a silver that has an amazing frequency to it. So it works like a UV light when you ingest it, use it on your skin, or brush your teeth with it. They make oral care products, skin healing creams for eczema, toothpaste. You don't even have to rinse out of your mouth. It's safe to swallow. And the hydrogels for your hands and face are critical, along with drinking the liquid. And you can also spray things like cutting boards. You can use it around your house. It will eradicate molds and other pests, during different seasons. It also can be nebulized, okay, which is important for all of us who may be breathing in toxins or have any type of lung disorder. So it works. It's very well priced, and it's safe.
That was not the ghost from Christmas Past. That was Dr. Sally Bird, my friend and colleague. And she could say that better than I could try to do that a million times and couldn't get that down like that. So she summed it up for you. It's an arsenal of well-designed, well-studied, clinically tested products that work. And they made a believer out of me. It took them 3 years, but they did it. They convinced me. And they're on, and I fought mightily, as Dr. Bird will tell you, to keep them as a sponsor. People think that I just come in here and, we key a mic and magic happens. Let me just tell you, to put this show on the air is very complicated and very expensive.
Very magical, too.
And, and it's a constant battle to, keep sponsors and to keep this show going. Trust me. And we need all the support we can get. That's why I'm so grateful when you call and you express your view about the show. Sponsors hear that. They need to know. They're always asking, how do I know this show's helping me? How do I know? I said, listen to the show. Listen to what people say. I never solicit, and people call and they offer their thoughts and their views about what they think and feel about the show. And I wanted Silver Biotics to stay on this show because I knew it would make a difference in the quality of the programming and would help people, because I know the product works. I'm just telling you. I have to go to sleep at night and I sleep with a clear conscience. I don't take what doesn't belong to me, and I don't do anything on this show that I would think twice about. So it's just how it is. Tell you the truth as I know it. You can't go wrong with this company. They do well. American Biotech Labs. Again, it took them 3 years to persuade me. I said I'm persuadable, but I'm not. I don't roll over very easily. You really have to show me the data. I was not a fan of silver. I saw some of the consequences of people, making that stuff at home, turning blue, harming themselves. And there's some products on the market right now that Dr. Bird would tell you. She can't tell you the name, but there are products that you would say are dangerous, right?
Yes, they are. They're usually the ionic silvers. Sometimes they're even disguised as ionic colloids. But the Silver Biotics molecule is completely different. It's safe to ingest every single day, and you'll never turn blue.
There you go. 87. I like blue. It's one of my favorite colors, but I don't want to look
Not on
blue.
your skin.
Yeah. 877-897-8255. So during this high alert, viral alert that we have now going across the globe, what they should be doing is a helicopter landing on that ship wherever and bringing a load of Silver Biotics products and distribute it to the several thousand people on that boat and get them, protected and get their the liquid. They can drink it, get their immune system some support, get the silver gel on their hands and their face, on the crew especially, the handling the food and whatnot. Get the spray it everywhere. Yeah, that's what they should be doing.
Yes, they should.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. you know.
We're contacting some of the folks now, some of the cruise lines, but there's a lot of red tape and politics.
What I would do if I owned this company, you know what I would do? I would give them samples.
Yes.
Thousands of them. Pass them out on the boat. They're free. Here, take them. Give them to your customers on those boats. They'll thank you. That's what I would do. Great promotion. You have a captured audience, and they will become believers. Yeah, that's just me, but it's not my company. I can spend other people's money so easily. God,
I love it.
It's fun to do, isn't it? Spend somebody else's money. Yeah. So you doing good for yourself, Dr. Bird?
Absolutely. Staying healthy.
You never get sick, man, and you're on boats and planes and trains, hither and yon, talking to people. I mean, and you never get sick. You're not home much. You're traveling. How do you do that?
Mindfulness.
And some silver biotics.
And silver biotics.
My God. Some people, they're in the house, they take a little trip to go see their grandchildren or their kids or something. They get on a plane, and then they get deathly ill. You're on planes and this and that, boats, and infected people are left and right, and you never get sick. Oh, my goodness.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. True or false question, so you can guess. You have 50-50 chance of getting it right. True or false? Silver Biotics products, either this gel or the liquid, spray, whatever you're using, will kill bacteria, viruses, yeast, and mold. All those microorganisms. Is that true or false? Here's the number to call to be a winner.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
So here we are now at this juncture. I don't know where this COVID-19, as they're calling it now, coronavirus, is going to go. Hard to know. On the one hand, the number of people, outbreaks in China is in 2 days in a row, the number of people being infected has decreased. On the other hand, it seems to be making its way around the world. So I don't know ultimately where this will end up. But in the meantime, right here in our own backyard, we have this thing called the flu, influenza. And it is a lethal virus. People are sick as we speak. We had people in this building. I just talked with one of them. A couple of the engineers are very sick and had to stay home. And people are dying. And children are getting sick, and children, there are pediatric deaths associated with the influenza. So you need to protect yourself, proper sleep and rest, wash your hands, practice good hygiene, use these Silver Biotic products in the way that Dr. Bird has described and explained today. It will help. It will make a difference. Is it a guarantee? I don't know about guarantee 100%, but instead of just sitting there and wringing our hands and worrying about it, you got to practice these. And sometimes it's simple things. We look for these oftentimes very exotic, complicated solutions, Dr. Bird, and it's just like wash your hands with warm or hot water for 20 seconds, sing happy birthday or something, however long it takes to sing that to yourself, and that's how long you should wash your hands. Keep your hands, try to keep your hands away from your face.
Mm-hmm.
Humans tend to, watch people, me and everybody, touch our face. I don't know why we do that, but we do. And these simple things. And if you're working in an office where people are sick, when you come home, you don't take those clothes into the house. You go into the laundry room, take those clothes off and put them in the hamper and wash them. Because those viruses will, on any surface, your garments, anything. I'm just saying.
And if other people use your computer or even your mobile phone, please have the silver gel on your hands. Put it on twice a day during a work day, or use the cream, because the cream is actually 8 hours of protection. So these little things can really help out. Very practical.
It is. Okay, so let's go to Greg in Clearwater. Greg, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. It's a true or false question. And
yeah, thanks, Doctor. I just wanted to know if it was...
Oh, you have a question. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Greg.
I can't answer the question, but I also have a question. Is it okay to increase that dosage if you do become ill of the silver biotics?
Absolutely. Depending on what's going on, you could take 3 tablespoons a day, usually morning, noon, and night is great. Make sure you keep it in your mouth for 30 seconds before swallowing. And the dose will not hurt the probiotics that are naturally in your body. So, yes, you can increase it. Great question, Greg. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's pretty hard to overdose on this. Although, one of the things I've learned now in my training, I used to think, these therapeutic doses, and that you have to be careful with when you're doing supplements, whether they may be micronutrients or any kind of, phytonutrients, whatever you're doing. And one has to always worry about taking things where you get them to a toxic level. There was a study, just reported on it yesterday, where they showed, Greg, that people that were taking vitamin B12 in these large doses in this study had twice the greater likelihood of dying from all-cause mortality compared to those who did not. That's B12. That's a B vitamin. And it was correlated with twice the likelihood of dying from all-cause mortality when it was taken at these very high doses. So, a good thing, even though sometimes good things can be overdone. And so, but your question's a good question on that, the way you answered it, and your answer was, again?
Yes, you can increase it. Say you're exposed to mold or someone around you is sick. You can increase it for a period of days, go back down to your normal dose, whatever you feel, use good judgment.
There you go. Did I answer
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that.
Yeah. Have you ever used that product?
Yes, I have a quart of it that I keep on hand, and I do it a daily dose. I put it in a little eyedropper bottle, and I do like three 5-milligram eyedropper bottle or eyedroppers a day in the morning. And I just wondered if I should increase that if I do get sick, because I feel it's a safe product to take, and I've had no negative effects from it at all, and I haven't gotten sick, so maybe I've gotten some positive effects on it.
So I'm just curious. You hear me reporting on this coronavirus, COVID-19, and you hear other outlets. And what are you thinking and feeling when you hear these stories about this virus? What's going through your mind? I'm curious.
Well, as a matter of fact, my wife and I cruise a lot, and it definitely has affected our planning for cruising, because we're not really. I would never want to be quarantined in a ship, because we usually cruise on the cheap. So we stay in inside cabins, and they're saying that these people are confined to their cabins, and that would really kind of drive me nuts if I was confined. So that's one of the big things I'm considering about this coronavirus. If it does get bad, we're going to kind of let it run its course before we make any more cruise appointments.
Yeah, Dr. Bird told me that those inside cabins don't have windows.
No windows, just pictures.
Picture of a window.
They have a picture of an outside view, but it's just a picture. And they've got usually a great video TV setup, but that's still being confined to me, and I'm a little claustrophobic anyway, so that would kind of drive me nuts.
Katie,
if I was confined.
Can he answer that question? Is he eligible?
I can't tell you right this second. I don't know.
All right. If you
I'm not eligible until next month.
Okay, good enough. Your health is your wealth. See you tomorrow.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates